Welcome to Fallout 4. Well, I just finished Automatron, and I was thinking, well, how strong can we make Ada be? So I made her an Assaultron, I gave her the most beautiful mask, and some of the strongest, if not the strongest, weapons that she could have. As you can hear, here's a Deathclaw. Let's see. She has one of those Nuka guns, quantum Nuka guns, and that chainsaw. But one, I know that there's another turret over there, but it's fine. She's done well against one, let's see her do it against two. Come on, Mr. Deathclaw. Don't make me look up the console command for making myself float as a camera. I don't remember that one. Two was also easy. Okay, she's overpowered. But okay, the other one clipped out completely? Really? Oh, come on, that's so stupid. I'll take care of you then. Don't mind me. So, we've seen her against two. So I'm thinking 5. Well, it was supposed to be against Ada, not against me. Oh, come on, give me a break, man. You're not that pretty. I don't want to look at you. So I just need to go in. Can they come here? Oh, I think they can. Okay. So I just need to find the ramp, go inside, and we'll watch from the mirror. That failed, but it's fine. We'll just make a run. And we're safe. Okay, I'll just take that, because I forgot. And now, Ada, can you do it? Oh, there goes the turret. Oh, and Isabel is helping? I'm gonna power her up. I think I can help. Yeah, maybe this one was overkill. Ada versus 5 Deathclaws. Yeah, that's stupid, but let's give her a robot repair kit. I don't care about you, Mr. Deathclaw. So, leave me be, please. Thank you. I think he died. Anyways, let's see. Ada, instead of just standing there, would you like to use your guns? Maybe melee, if the other one takes too long. Come on, do it. Do it! Oh, it went to the other side. Anyways, I think it was a massive success. Today we have to retest Ada, a very strong and powerful version of Ada against stronger enemies. I did try it against regular Deathclaws, but as someone rightly pointed out, well, let's see it against a fog crawler or a mythic Deathclaw. And to that, I can only say, yeah, that's very, very correct. Let's do that. And might as well try it against Hermit Crabs, Nuclear Queen, Myrolar Queen, and the Behemoth. Let's do it. Let's see how strong she is. Here are the rules. There's no rules. She goes down, I heal her up, and we see how many items does it take. She's gonna be doing this until she wins. And then we can see whether she's actually viable in combat or not. And well, I said no rules, but the other rule is I won't be interfering. Obviously. Because if I did, we wouldn't be testing her. I should also note that the legendary diseased fog crawler is the strongest version of fog crawler in the game, aside from Shipbreaker. But that was not the request. No one requested Shipbreaker. The dude said fog crawler and mythic Deathclaw, and I gave him a diseased fog crawler. So there you go. And there's a lot more coming, like I said. So never say that I don't listen. Just make the requests doable, and I'll do them. It's a really easy trade. So at this point, I had to heal her like thrice. Okay, 4 times. So in the midst of combat, she might not be the best thing ever against this, but 4 heals against that is a little bit too much. But on the other hand, she does deal some good amount of damage, so I do like her being on my side instead of against me. And what's that? Just out of curiosity? I don't want it. Thank you either way. Let's do it with something else now. So Ada, beautiful, beautiful Ada. Here's a mythic Deathclaw, just like requested. So let's see how well she fares. Go on, attack it. Don't just stand in the corner. Don't come after me. I don't know the console command for acting like a camera. So we're gonna do it like this. Now the mythic Deathclaw is not legendary, but you do see the skull next to his name. He's a lot stronger than I am for my level, even though I am in the mid-60s. Oh, it's coming after me. No, I'm not part of the challenge, bro. Thank you for the high five, but let's not do that again. So Ada, if you would, take care of it. I'm just gonna stay clear. Yeah, I still want to see it, maybe not that far away. And she did it with much more ease than the diseased fog crawler. I say this one is a success. So, not too shabby. Now let's test her against a hermit crab. Oh, those things. What a beautiful enemy. There's something about a giant crab using a minivan as a shell that I like so much. And the albino hermit crab is the strongest version of this enemy within the game. So this time you can tell me, oh, you're using the regular Deathclaw. Why not test her against the real deal? Because that was a very, very fair point. I gotta admit to that. Oh, thankfully it's running away, so let me just heal her. And let's see. Oh. Yeah, nice. Let's go. In melee, she kinda staggers a lot against this sort of enemy. Even though she has a really nice ranged weapon and a really good one for melee, but still the staggers. I think this has been by far the strongest one, even though the diseased fog crawler did her a lot of damage. But we'll see, it's halfway there. And that's really not enough damage from her secondary weapon. Oh, but it was better now. Oh, okay, maybe it depends. So, hermit crab, yeah, do that. Give me some leeway. I don't want to engage you. This is not testing me, it's testing Ada. Oh, and she's doing it again. Oh, no, she isn't. I thought she was coming next to me. Damn, she really is being counterattacked. A lot more than I expect. And he's mocking me now. Oh, come on, just give me some space so I can use the robot repair kit. And it's done. Ow. Now I have to use the stim pack, but it's fine because I'll reload. I won't be wasting any of my stim packs. Is it though? Is it, Ada? Is its destruction at hand? Because you're taking a lot more than I anticipated. It's not even how strong the albino hermit crab is. It's really how many times it's able to stagger her without leaving her an opening. Because it could also be doing her a lot more damage. By the same logic. Oh no, she seems to be cornered. I don't know if this is a good position, because now he's too close. He didn't do the runaway thing. Hey, come after me. Give her some space. No, he's just gonna... Yeah, this one doesn't count, okay? If it took 5 times, let's count it as 4. If it was 6, let's count it as 5. Because you've seen it. It hard-locked her into a position where she really couldn't move. So now that I tried to get it away, she could move. So one of those heals to me shouldn't count. Still, the hermit wins. Stronger than the fog crawler, for sure. Not a threat at all. Are you sure? That's not what I've seen, but moving on. Now, let's test her against, let's say a nuclear queen. Oh, it's not attacking. I have to punch it. And it already hurt me. Great. So we'll stand over here and let's watch her do her thing. Oh, it's already at half health. Okay. Yeah, this one is going a lot better. Just like the Mythic Deathclaw. To me, this just proves that the enemy's attack patterns is what's gonna determine how strong she is. Because if I put some of those enemies against each other, results may vary. And that's a really good idea. I'll also do that. On the next one. Now, I just want to see if she has the same success rate against the Mirror Queen that she does against the Nuclear. And oh, damn. Yes, she does. See, this is why I say she's overpowered. I'm not gonna say she's overpowered against everything. Oh, that run. That was beautiful. Now, let's try it against the Behemoth. If she can take care of that easily, then oh, that's gonna be beautiful. But I should also note that you can see the skull next to his name and that it's not a regular one. It's an ancient behemoth. Way stronger than me at my current level. And oh no! Her weapon doesn't always hit. Damn. Yeah, that's not something I expected to see. She's not even shooting at his legs, but she also doesn't seem to be able to shoot it at its other body parts. It's just sometimes it misses like that. Okay. So that's something that would also happen against a regular behemoth. But on the other hand, she'd melt through super mutants, I'm sure. Because they're smaller, so they're easier to hit with the other weapon. She's pretty much just relying on only one of her weapons, because the other is really hit or miss. Ow! Oh, come on! Stop attacking me! At least the Nuclear had the reasons to attack me. This one is just moody. And that's also not tremendous damage. But it's also over-leveled in comparison to her, I think. Companions scale up with our level, don't they? I'm not sure. I think they do, I'm just not sure if they have individual caps. And I have to heal her up again. Yeah, there's one. I can't say that she's the best option to defeat a behemoth.
Over here.
But it's an ancient behemoth. So, who is? Overall, I do think she's overpowered. If you disagree, let me know. If you don't, feel free to also let me know. On this one, we're gonna test some enemies against each other. Now, I just want to see something. Will the Mirror Queen aggro against the Nuclear Queen? Apparently not. I even tried punching the Nuclear, because when I spawn her in, she doesn't aggro against me. Moving on. Behemoth versus Nuclear Queen. Who wins? You should also see that it's an ancient behemoth and that it has a skull next to his name. Unlike the Nuclear. What that means is that behemoth is way too strong for me. But not that Nuclear Queen. Anyways, she seems to be winning. Ain't that interesting? Not even sure if ancient behemoths would spawn to me at mid-60s. Talking about my level. And she obliterated it. Damn. So Nuclears are stronger than behemoths, and Mirror Queens are quite similar in strength compared to the Nuclears. Now, a behemoth versus a mythic Deathclaw versus a Mirror Queen. Let's have a triple threat to mix things up. Wait, am I seeing that right? Is the Deathclaw not participating? Where is it? It looked like it was going to the door, but the Behemoth and the Mirror Queen are going at it. Yeah, the Deathclaw is just not doing anything. That's a mythic Deathclaw. And it's acting like a red roach on a fuss. Oh, and the Queen is already at half health. Oh, but the Behemoth is even worse. So yeah, like I said, both Queens, Nuka or Meyer, are pretty much the same strength, and she obliterated it. And now, look at that mythic Deathclaw running for his life. Oh, that's so pathetic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test this one-on-one. So let's start with a Behemoth and the Mirror Queen. Just so you won't tell me, oh, there was a mythic Deathclaw in there. It changed the battle. No, it's Mirror Queens and Nuclear Queens apparently kick the asses of Behemoths. I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting it, but it is what it is. And she's still so angry that she attacks me. Now, let's have the Mirror Queen against the Deathclaw, the mythic Deathclaw. Will it run this time? Nope. Both of them are attacking and destroying her. Okay. So I don't understand why was the mythics running for their lives like they were. That was really silly. Which means that now I gotta see what happened. So Behemoth versus a mythic Deathclaw. What's happening? Oh, it was coming after me. Yeah, and they are fighting, aren't they? Well, the Behemoth is just doing Behemoth things, and the Deathclaw is just taking it and running and running. Also, Deathclaws are scared. They're really afraid of Behemoth. My man's just trying to run away. Is it even attacking? Barely. Maybe at the beginning it did, but now just wants to run away. Oh, and it's gonna be a stagger battle against an enemy that just wants to leave. Okay, yeah, sure. Nice strategy from the Deathclaw trying to hide in the Behemoth's head. That didn't work. Okay, thank you for that. Now let's just amp it up. So, Behemoth, Ancient Behemoth, and Deathclaw, and Mythic Deathclaw. The other one was also a Mythic, by the way. So against two. Because I did see one Deathclaw defeat a Mirror Queen, but my dumb ass obviously showed you the wrong footage, and I already deleted the raw file, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. And I'm gonna have to believe that it was not an error I found in editing, and that I also see it. So here, have more Mythic Deathclaws. It's my apologies. Okay? I don't remember, but I think the Mythic took care of the Queen multiple times, because I deleted some battles. Hi, I'm Future Kyan, and in this brief moment I'd like to show you what I couldn't, because I deleted the footage. So here it is. Mythic Deathclaw is taking care of a Mirror Queen in pretty much no time. Even though the Queen defeats the Behemoth and the Mythic runs away like a little bee from the Behemoth. Yes, very strong, very overpowered. Today we're going into Concord as requested by someone in the comments, and we will reenact the fight between Mythic Deathclaws and Mirror Queens. It's not just gonna be 1-on-1, it's also gonna be 5-on-5, and whoever wins is gonna have to also face 5 versus 10 the other. If you haven't seen the other video, the Mythic Deathclaw made it easy work of the Mirror Queen. Just took care of it in less than 50 seconds. So let's see if it can do it again. Let me know what you think, because I didn't expect the Deathclaw to be so dominant. We've also seen that for some reason in this game, they do run away from behemoths. That's really weird. But just look at the sheer size of the queen, and something that I'm wondering is, when you fight the Mirror Queens, they do lay and use eggs against you. But they haven't done it in the fights that I have arranged. But now let's see. What can 5 Mythic Deathclaws do to 5 Mirror Queens? Can the queens that can join the front of the battle use their range to harm the Deathclaws? Or will the Deathclaws just gang up on the queens and make it completely unwinnable for them? I mean, how many Deathclaws will survive? How many do you think? It's 5 versus 5, so 2, 4, 3. Considering how it's gonna be a little bit exponential unless the ranged attacks come into motion, I'm gonna bet on at least 3. And I'll also be doing the next challenge, the 5 versus 10, on another Street of Concord. What are you doing? Oh, you wanna act sassy? You wanna act sassy? I'll show you how I deal with that in this game. Yep, my man's gone. Whatever. Bye-bye. Oh, damn, and so are the queens, apparently. Well, 3 Deathclaws survived. 4, if you include the one that I took care of for his insolence. Now, let's choose different streets, like I said. Now, this might be a good spot for the Deathclaws, so let's spawn in 5. And maybe over here we'll put 10 Mirror Queens. Now let me just get away and let them do what they're supposed to do. Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's gonna happen, but if against 5, pretty much 4 survived, I think the Deathclaws have a really good chance. Oh, and there's that car over there as well. That might make for some nice scenery if they start attacking it. I'll take an explosion for my video, yes sir. Now let's see how they're doing. There's at least 3 Mirror Queens on their front, so that means there's another 7 and 1 already went away. Man, do those Deathclaws like to glitch up to high places just so they can make up for the height difference. Oh damn, let's just consider that a happy jump, because after all, it just works. Oh, and what is the car doing? And there's still a lot of enemies for Deathclaws to take care of. There's still at least 4 Deathclaws that I'm seeing. Yeah, exactly. I can't count the queens. I know that at least 2 or 3 have at least died, and we're gonna have a treat. And there it is. Oh, but the exponential numbers have favored the queens. Interesting. 4 Deathclaws can survive 5 queens, but 3 out of 10 queens can kill 5 Deathclaws. This was requested, so let's have some more Fallout 4 Arena, so we can evaluate who's the strongest enemy in the game. On this one, I was asked to put a Nuclear Queen against a Mythic Deathclaw, and a Novatron Eliminator against another Nuclear Queen. So instead of having just those 2 matches, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see who's the strongest one-on-one, and then whoever loses is gonna be on a handicap match 2 versus 1, just so we can be sure. At the end though, I'm thinking 3 versus 3 versus 3. That should do it to see who's the strongest amongst these. If you have any more ideas, feel free to let me know. Oh, what a finish! The Mythic Deathclaw just lost its head, and the Nuclear was pretty much done. Well, let's see what 2 Mythics can do against 1 Nuclear. I mean, they're gonna win. I just want to see if they're gonna tag team and obliterate it. Oh, and another thing, I really have to go into VOTS to see the Nuka-Lurk's health. Because when I just spawn it, it does not aggro against me. I don't remember if that's a perk I took, but I'm 99% that it's not, because regular Mirelurks... Oh, damn! Regular Mirelurks still attack me, so... That's me, by the way. We are Hope, because with that face, she surely needs some. Now let's have the Novatron Eliminator against the Nuka-Lurk. I didn't remember that those things can use invisibility, but that's pretty cool. Now, who do you think is gonna win this one? From previous experiments, I can tell you one thing. Regarding extremely strong enemies, it all comes down to who can stagger the other the most. So it's not always power output, just like I said, how well they stagger the opponent. And Novatron wins, so let's have one Novatron against two queens. And like I was saying, staggering, whether it's from distance, lasers, whatever, versus whatever melee strategy that they might have, that's all that matters. And this time, the Nuka-Lurks show what happens when one of them can go rampant. Well now, let's have 3 of each and see what happens. Oh, and here I am, toggling God mode, thinking that the Novatron was targeting me. Probably not, since it missed everything. Oh, and I'm having another idea. As you can see, I put everyone together. Well, whoever wins might just take advantage of that chaos. So I'm thinking, let's do a round 2, just to see if the winner is gonna be the same. And instead of spawning everyone on the same spot... Oh, there goes a mythic. I'm gonna create 3 short distances between them. Not too far away, of course, but just so we can see them go at each other. Oh, another mythic down. There's still the last one. I guess there's no Novatrons. And I'm also guessing that the mythic will have no chance going against 2 enemies. As we can see, it's not really been able to do much, even though it had a lot of health. Well, I assume we can just get the close in and see the final hit, because that boy has no chance. And there we go. But will the Queens be the undisputed champion? Let's have a rematch. Apologies for having some debris on the field, but that's gonna get destroyed in a minute, don't you worry. And this is the time for you to make your predictions if you haven't so already. Let me know in the comments. Or like I said, if you're curious against putting other types of enemies against each other, let me know. I've only done some for fun, but then people started asking for more, and they're super easy to make, so it's no bother at all. And wow! The 3 Novatrons were also eliminated first. That's interesting. Since one-on-one they can take down the Nuka-Lurks, but the 3 of them all got defeated before a single queen was. And now, once again, we have 2 Nuka-Lurk queens against 1 mythic Deathclaw that's been unable to fight back. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed winner... 2 Mirelurk Queens! Oh, such beauties! The 3 of them, Hope included. Ah, perfection! Fallout 4 has a lot of useless vermin. Some are only meant to annoy you, but others can be worse than a plague. So on this episode of Fallout 4 Arena, we're gonna hold 2 competitions and 1 final between the Nuka World Vermin and the main game Vermin. The fatal 4-way match didn't go as planned, since the Crickets and the Antswarm are part of the same family, so time to decide this using singles. First, the glowing Bloodworm versus the Flying Antswarm, and that was a 1-hit KO. That was unexpected. How about against the glowing Cave Cricket as well? Are Bloodworms that useless? Wait, seriously? Let me just double check this. Oh, it's done. Okay. Not what I expected. And as you've seen, Crickets versus ants won't work, so let me just see who has the strongest health points. It'll help us rank them since we're gonna be able to see their attack power against other enemies like the plagued Radrat, which is quite strong. So can a swarm of ants that are kind of a jerk while flying take care of one ratty boy? Oh no, they can't. Okay, so let's have the plagued rat against the glowing cave crickets. This should be a proper fight unless they have very few HP and a lot of attack. The rat's really good at staggering, but the cricket isn't done yet. Oh, we even have a bit of a stare down. But at the end, the cricket wins. And just look at its HP. It wasn't a decisive win. Interesting. Now let's hold the second tournament. Main game, Vermin. And we'll start with a mole rat brood mother against a legendary red roach. One hit. However, these red roaches spawn their spawns, so the fight isn't done yet. Now, do I think they have a chance? No. The one-hit KO has shown everything we need to know, but we can still judge how good is the mole rat on a fight. And its AI seems to be failing massively, but that could be due to the size of the red roach that it has in front of it. Okay. And it's done. Mole rat wins. Let's just see how sturdy it can be. Quite easy. Quite easy. Now, a glowing bloatfly against the rat roach. Except, they don't attack each other. How about the vampiric bloodbug? Nope. Same family, so they just chill. How about the stingwing versus the roach? Come on. Nope. Okay. Forget the roaches, let's have the bloatfly against the mole rat. Go. The bloatfly's AI is ruthless from the first second. And it can stagger the mole rat as well. Well, I know who I'm betting on. Flying is a huge advantage as well, and there we go. Bloatfly wins. Now, Bloodbug versus Mole Rat. And I'll be surprised if it isn't a short one as well. It seems that the Bloodbug is not as aggressive and likes its space, but it's also a very hard hitter. But if allowed to do its thing, oh, the Mole Rat isn't gonna have a chance. Yep. Now let's have the Stingwing against the Mole Rat. And if this one isn't even faster, I'll be surprised. Although it will all depend on the AI, which doesn't seem as aggressive as the bloatflies. In fact, both enemies seem to just be trying to get into a place where they can do their thing, but look at that status effect. There's poison to it as well. And there we go, Stingwing. Massive win. Could have done it in a record time too, so let's just see. Okay. Now, just to make sure, these three will never fight in the wild. The Stingwing, the Bloatfly, and the Bloodbug. So we can only judge them by what we've seen and how much damage they take. Now, main game wise, the Stingwing seems to be the king, but Nuka World, I have my doubts. So we'll have the Stingwing go against two enemies for the final. First, against the Radrat. Then we'll see what happens against the Cricket. Oh, and the Stingwing is crushing it. It's gonna win. Yup, there we go. However, it was so much closer than I expected. The Radrat actually had a chance. Now, the Cricket... they're part of the same family, unfortunately. So, there's only one way we can settle this. Let's see whoever is easiest to take care of. The Stingwing is not taking much damage, so it's pretty strong, but we knew that already. And there we go. The Cricket However, just look at the damage. That thing is just built different. I mean, I knew they were super annoying in Nuka World, but never expected them to be this dominant. So to me, the strongest vermin seems to be the glowing cave cricket. Today's Fallout 4 arena experiment is to show us who's the strongest good boy. Between the attack dog, the glowing wolf, glowing mongrel, alpha glowing mongrel, and the glowing mutant hound. There's also a reason why I included 2 mongrels. The alpha deals more damage, but only slightly, however his health points are a lot lower. As usual, we will be doing single matches between all of these, and we started with a rumble. And you might be thinking, well, that's gonna be 2 mongrels versus 3 enemies that have no affiliation. And yeah, you're absolutely right, that's why we're gonna be doing the single matches. Now, the winner is the glowing mongrel. I thought it was gonna be the wolf, as it's the one that'll only start spawning once you're higher leveled. The other thing we need to take into account is how easy it is for us to defeat them. Now, into the tournament, round 1. The attack dog versus the glowing mutant hound, which I bet is gonna win, but also has a major handicap. It will always do that howl, so the other good boys can take advantage of it. But even then, the mutant hound is a beast. The mutant won. Now let's have a glowing mongrel against the attack dog. And fun fact, the attack dog was the strongest of the dogs that I could find. I did not want to use named creatures, so that's why dog meat is not part of it. And the mongrel won. Now, let's test the alpha. Like I said, it's a lot stronger in attacking, but it has a lot less HP for some reason. And it's not like it does double damage, damn! The attack dog had no chance. Okay, glowing wolf versus the attack dog, and look at it. Oh man, it looks beautiful. It's only from Far Harbor, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. But it's also been a couple days since I recorded, so hey, at least I'm honest. And the first thing I'm seeing is the AI for the wolf simply likes to run around a lot. Whereas the alpha mongrel just went right to it. Huh. Oh, there we go. Still, that could have been so much faster. I need to see how sturdy it is, so we can compare it against the others. Fairly strong, okay. Now, let's put the glowing mutant hound against everything else that's not the attack dog, because we've seen that already. So, glowing mongrel, here we go. Let's just get a better view and see who wins. Also, did you notice that the mutant tried to do the howl thing but failed? I mean, the animation went through, but not the sound, and then it cancelled? Huh. It also destroyed the mongrel. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so let's see if the alpha can obliterate it as it's howling. Okay, we have sound, which is not good news for the mutant, who's also just getting bit. It's not really staggered. I mean, it doesn't look like it was, so that was weird. Oh, and it still won. Okay, the glowing mutant hound is a whole beast. Okay, let's put it against the glowing wolf. Oh, the wolf is already running around even though it had a massive advantage that it didn't even care for. I wonder, is the animation to nerf the mutant hound? It could be. Yeah. The wolf's gonna have to focus if he wants this one. Oh, it did! Okay, wolf, bro, can you stop running around and show me your true potential so we can have a decisive winner? And yeah, the mongrels are not going to attack each other, but you can see the difference in HP right here. Look at how easy it was to take care of the alpha, and how much longer it is to take care of the glowing one. Now, glowing wolf versus the alpha. And go. Oh, the wolf is focused now. And it can stagger. Finally, you're showing me why I thought you'd win. But we still have one last fight. The glowing mongrel versus the glowing wolf. Now, the difference in attack between the glowing and the alpha mongrels is not that big. So, can the mongrel tank until it wins? Oh, if the wolf starts running like that, then it just might. Oh, it's trying to run away again. Oh, the glowing mongrel won. You guys decide who won this one. And I mean the video, not the last fight. The glowing mutant hound, the glowing mongrel, or the glowing wolf. I know it sounds weird, but who's pet friendlier, aliens or ghouls? And the reason I have this question in my mind is because I've seen something on the Fallout fandom wikia that I just think it's wrong. It says that feral ghouls do not attack house cats. Excuse me, in what world do feral ghouls not attack house cats? And since I'm doing the arena videos, well, aliens are level 1 creatures that attack themselves. There's also the issue of, do enemies actually care about rat gulls or rat chickens? I mean, it's one of those enemies that I know it exists, that will not attack you, kinda like the crows. So, will any of them attack them? Let's see. Okay, aliens are just stupid. Now let's try against rat chickens. Lots and lots of rat chickens. Go on, little green man, do your thing. No, not against me. Oh, come on. House cats. How about a lot of cats? Will the alien care? Oh, it does. Oh, that's gonna turn into a massacre. Oh, poor thing. Ooh. Yeah, let's save some kittens. Now, how about junkyard dogs? Which will attack, unlike the other enemy, so let's have a lot of aliens, which will also attack each other. And I'm gonna pop in a stealth boy, although I don't know if it'll work. So let's toggle the AI back on. The aliens absolutely hate each other, but as we can see, they are not pet friendly to junkyard dogs, or to dogs in general. So if one of you out there would love to find aliens, just find a dog. Now let's be extremely thorough on the feral ghouls versus cats. Let's try Nuka World painted ghouls versus the pack cats first. Yep, not pet friendly at all, but hey, maybe that's a Nuka World thing. Ooh, poor thing. Okay, let's try the same thing but against house cats. Nope, they aggroed. It's gonna be another massacre. Yeah, that's not pet friendly at all. But hey, you are right. I said feral ghouls, not stronger variants. It shouldn't make a difference, and it doesn't. So feral ghouls do attack house cats. However, maybe what they meant was that if you use the contraptions DLC to build cages, are cages from the contraptions? Probably. Anyways, we can build cages for house cats. So let's see if my spawned feral ghouls will be docile towards them. Nope. Nope. Poor things. Oh, but they have good instincts. Or maybe the feral ghouls are just really bad. And I know what you're thinking. Maybe it needs to be a feral ghoul captured in a cage. Well, no. It will also attack the poor thing. Yeah. Oh, the cat is invincible. What? I'm at a loss for words. And the bonus experiment, rat gulls and rat chickens. Will a mythic deathclaw attack them? Because again, just like crows, I'm not even sure if they count as enemies. Oh yeah, he's angry. He's very angry. Or very hungry. Anyways, you're welcome. You can finally sleep sound without these questions bothering your mind. Today it's all about Far Harbor. Let's see who's the strongest out of these 4 bad boys. First we'll do a fatal 4-way and then we'll do some singles matches. Begin! It's the enraged fog crawler against the venomous angler against the albino hermit crab against the gulper devourer. And oh boy, I suppose it's fairly obvious who is gonna be top 2. Oh, and the gulper seems more interested in the hermit crab now. The enemies have changed. The angler is being attacked by the fog crawler, and something tells me I'm gonna have, for the first time, to speed up a fight. Once we're down to the last 2, of course. Although 40 seconds in, and this goes to show how everything is a beast in the island. And okay, time to speed it up. Hi, this is Kyan from the future. I have never sped up anything by 32 times. Now, back to me. This was the longest fight I've ever seen. And had it been any other enemy, having only that HP, I would have said it was close. But no, the Hermit won by a long mile, because that HP is unparalleled. Also, in case you haven't seen other episodes of this, I'm just shooting them to compare their HP. Not trying to put them on an arena just to crush their hopes. Anyways, Angler versus Gulper. Who do you think it's gonna win? Because personally, when I was planning this, I thought it was gonna be the Angler, but the Gulper is just destroying it. Well, kinda, because the Angler is pretty much missing everything. What are you doing? Just keeps on failing that speed attack. And since there doesn't seem to be any change in strategy from the AI, it's pretty certain what's gonna happen. And it shouldn't take too long either. The Gulper still has more than half his health and the Angler is down. Now let's see how strong it actually is against December's Child. Compared to the Hermit Crab and the Fog Crawler, it is nothing. Now I could skip the fights between the Angler and the Hermit Crab and etc. because the Hermit Crab and the Fog Crawler, they're gonna win everything. But I don't wanna, so you can skip a bit if you want. I'm curious to see who can do the more damage to them, or if it's like a super short fight. The Gulper is doing good damage. I mean, against the albino. Much like I expected the Hermit Crab to be doing more damage. So it's more like a tanky boy, chunky tanky boy. But okay, it won, so let's do the same thing, this time with the enraged fog crawler. Will it take more damage? Will it do more damage? Cause all I know is I would put all my money on the fog crawler. And of course, the most important thing in these fights is who can stagger the most. Because a lot of times, that's all it comes down to. I also don't think that the fog crawler is doing as much damage. It's kind of the same than the hermit crab, but the AI is failing. Well, missing a lot of the attacks. So if I had to choose between the fog crawler and the hermit crab, I would say I'm seeing a lot better things from the hermit crab. But we've already seen the rumble too, so is that really a surprise? Yeah, I think the hermit crab's gonna be Far Harbor's winner. But at the end, I will allow the fog crawler to have its rematch on a 1 versus 1. Couple more attacks? No, only one. Okay, let's see. Oh, the damage I do is so bad. Now let's go to the venomous angler and put them first against the hermit crab. Wait. Oh, they're on the same team. Well, I didn't notice that during the rumble. Fine. I keep calling it rumble because it makes me think of Royal Rumble. I know, it's a fatal 4-way if we want to use those kinds of terms. My bad. In fact, whatever, I'll call it rumble whenever I want. It's my video. Hope you don't mind. I just can't promise if I make the same mistake later on, that's all. And oh, notice what I said about staggering. The angler has no chance to even attack. The fog crawler pretty much took no damage. So the gulper's attack is that much stronger than the angler's. Huh. And one could also say that the angler just proved over and over to be the 4th position out of these 4. And now it's just a matter of time of having the fog crawler finish the match at its own pace. Couple more attacks should do it. Left hook, right hook, and it's down. Oh, it's even doing a celebratory dance. Okay, let's go to the main event. Hermit Crab versus the fog crawler. Can the fog crawler win the rematch? Or is the Hermit Crab the true undisputed champion of Far Harbor? I really want to see these guys against like behemoths and stuff, so that's on the works. Do you know who's the strongest creature in Nuka World? Well, yeah, it's probably the Nuka Alert Queen, but you know who's the 2nd strongest? I don't. So let's do a couple tests. First, we're gonna be doing a triple threat. The albino gator claw only wants to run. Oh, and the gorilla actually managed to do it. I don't know if this is the saddest start I've ever seen on one of these, or if it's the funniest one. So hey, you decide. Oh, and in the time it took me to take care of that running gorilla. Gorilla. The Nuka Alert took care of the albino gator claw. Now, before we move into different enemies, I really want to see what happens between these 3 on singles matches. Who's gonna win? The gorilla or the gator claw? Why are they dancing? This is not fighting. Oh, fine, I'll just see whoever is the sturdiest. Okay, we'll start with the gator claw. Fairly enough amount of HP. Oh, the gorilla seems to be weaker. Right? Feel like it would take bigger amount of time for the other one. So, Nuka Alert Queen versus the albino gator claw. Is it really gonna run like a weirdo? Well, it seems like it. That's so weird. I've seen that with behemoths, but not with the Mirelurk or Nuka Alert Queens yet. Well, I guess there's a first for everything. Still, hey, to me it's weird. And it's done, because of course it is. That's the outcome we expected. And this thing is just so strong that, you know what? Oh, look at its HP. Let's not reset, let's just use the console to put the Gorilla King right there. It can pick up where where the Gator Claw left off. It's not gonna do a difference, is it? Nope. Okay, one final rumble, since we've seen that the singles matches are not gonna work at all. So we have the Nuka Alert Queen, a Flying, Glowing and Swarm, the Glowing Cave Cricket, which is the strongest vermin, and the Rad Rat. I'm not expecting much, I just want to see, can we bring the Nuka Alert to like half, maybe 1/3 of its HP. Come on. Oh, I didn't even notice. Only one thing's left, it has to be the cricket, right? Yeah, it is, of course it is. That thing is deceptively strong and it's dead. So, who's the strongest? The Nuka Alert Queen. Ghouls, rat scorpions, and the Yaoguai. Just who is the strongest? On this episode of Fallout 4 Arena, we're gonna be doing some experiments. And before we delve into singles matches, let's just go on a triple threat that includes the Dusky Yaoguai, the Death Skull Rat Scorpion, and the Bloated Glowing One. And damn! The Glowing One really decided to pass away before I even finished my intro, so make your pick. Rat Scorpions or Yaoguais. One of them's gonna be the winner. Cause unless the Glowing One has something up its sleeve that it was unable to show, I doubt it. And hey, this actually feels quite balanced. It might go either way. The Dusky Yaoguai is losing though, but we will double check on a singles match just to make sure. Oh, off with his head! That was unexpected and a nice animation as well. Okay. I'm just testing to see its HP and holy, that is a bulky boy. It's also an amazing design, to be honest, so rooting for ya, but let's test you against the glowing one. Considering the difference in health points, well, I would not bet on the glowing one. Everyone loves an underdog, but everyone hates a loser, and I think we know who's gonna lose. Just look at the difference. Yeah, it's done. Go on, finish it. Yep. Okay, so can the Dusky Yaoguai do better and in less time? Or will the glowing one become a Saiyan? Huh? It's not modded, I'm just joking. Yeah, it's just getting staggered left and right. There goes a limb. It's nearly done. Yeah, didn't stood a chance. Now let's just see. Okay, it's very bulky as well. And HP alone, I think I would go with the Red Scorpion. However, its AI seems to be a lot more aggressive. So it's not extremely clear that the Red Scorpion's gonna win, so let's put it to the test. 3, 2, 1, go! And like I've said in several episodes, sometimes it's not just how strong you are, it's how well you can stagger your enemy. What's the Yaoguai doing? Move, man, move! You're trying to win a rematch. If you do, I'll have to think of another test. Because I can't just have you draw, even if you win on the singles match. I can only allow that when it's a massive win. Oh, but it's staggering again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it is a draw. How about 3 of each? It's literally a 6-man tag. So let's begin our match. Do you think it's gonna be close? Or do you reckon a side is gonna annihilate the other? One thing's for sure, this video is not gonna end without a decisive winner. And we seem to have 2 handicap matches going on at the moment. So now the question is, who's gonna fall first? Oh, and just as one Red Scorpion tried to help the other one that was in the handicap, it discovered that it came too late. This is not looking good for the Red Scorpions, but depending on the Yaoguai's health, things can still change. However, what we've seen on the singles matches, how the AI of the Yaoguai can stagger, might just end up giving them a massive win. Is it gonna be the 3 Yaoguai surviving because another Red Scorpion is down? One Yaoguai seems to be sleeping, but no, he woke up. Okay, okay, one's down, but 2 survived. The Dusky Yaoguai is a beast. Just who's the strongest creature in Fallout 4? Let's do several experiments until we know for sure. And we'll start this one off with Mirror Queen, Hermit Crab, Fog Crawler, Nuclear Queen, Mythic Deathclaw, and an Ancient Behemoth. Today we're gonna do a lot of singles matches to decide once and for all who is the strongest. And one thing you probably know, or should know, is that both the Mirror and Nuclear, they're on the same side. They are not going to attack each other. I just like to start these kind of videos with a major fight. And this time I'm thinking, okay, if they're tagging along and they're gonna win, I'm gonna do another one just to see who wins. And I mean a massive fight before the singles matches. Because if this experiment showed me anything, is how the Hermit Crab and the Fog Crawler are ridiculous, especially the Hermit Crab. And yeah, me personally, I'm going with the Hermit Crab for this one. And I've never seen it against a Behemoth or anything like that, so I'm just as curious as you might be. So let's get this show on the road. Wait, I'm being attacked? No way, no way! The Hermit Crab is on the same side of them? Okay, that changes everything. Well, I promised another massive match, even though the answers are gonna come through the singles. So let's have the Mirror against everything that's not on its side. So Fog Crawler, Behemoth, and Mythic Deathclaw. And this also brings another amazing question, because the oh, Mirror's gone! Okay. Shit. I was just about to say that the strongest enemy on Fallout 4, first thing you think about is Deathclaws. I'm not saying it's the strongest, I'm saying it's the first thing that comes to mind, because it is. Just notice how it didn't even make the final two. The behemoth just destroyed everything, and the fog crawler was its last victim. So enough with the battle royales, and let's just go into the singles matches. Fog crawler against the Mirror Queen. The HP on the fog crawler is insane, but we've seen the Mirror Queen be absolutely ridiculous against so many enemies. So who do you think is gonna win this one? And let's speed this one up, because it's taking a long time. Time you'll just skip, let's be honest. Well, the Mirror Queen has no chance. Fog Crawler wins. Now, just for comparison, how much damage are we making to it? Okay. Now, for this bout, the Mirror Queen against the Mythic Deathclaw. We've done some of these fights already, but it was in the Mechanist's Lair, and now we have our pretty arena. I also thought it would be a bit stupid to make a video like this without including fights like these, so yeah. Let's see if the outcome is different. And this is from memory. I thought the Deathclaw won on that one. Oh well. Behemoth versus Mirror Queen. Just how dominant can the Queen be? Cause me, I always remember the Behemoths as on their own different level. But I don't know. That's why I'm doing this. It's not just for you, it's also for me. I want to know for a fact who's the strongest of them all. Okay, Behemoth destroyed the Queen. Now, Hermit Crab versus Fog Crawler, which we've seen before in another video, so this is 32 times speed, for good reason. Otherwise it would have been like 3 minutes. Anyways, Hermit Crab is the winner. And just look at that disgusting HP. Oh. Okay, so Hermit Crab versus Mythic Deathclaw. Who will win? Is the Deathclaw that strong, or do we just hold it up to a standard that it will never be able to live up for in Fallout 4? Okay, it seems pretty cornered, so that's not going well. And the Hermit Crab's health is massive, so just gonna go on a limb. Oh, I just saw its HP and it's down. Yeah. That thing is a beast. Okay, so Behemoth versus Hermit Crab. This is the fight I'm more curious about than any of the others, to be honest. Because other episodes already shown me how ridiculous the Hermit Crab is, and how some enemies just ran away from the Behemoth. So let's have two beasts that will not back down until the other gets called a little bitch. And holy... Oh, did I see that correctly? The Behemoth is taking a beating. Really? It's down already? What? Okay, Nuke Alert versus Fog Crawler. Is it stronger than the Mirror Queen? Well, I hope so, because otherwise it would just be wasting everyone's time, not just yours, mine included. Fortunately, the stats kinda implicate that it's stronger. You just can't have the Mirror and the Nuke Alert fight each other unless you change factions through console commands, and come on, you're never gonna find that in the wild, and that's the whole purpose of these arenas. If they want to team up so badly, we'll just let them. And then we'll see who has the bigger HP. Also, as you can see, I'm also spinning this one a little bit, just 2 times. Cause let's face it, they're not really doing much. In fact, they're just spamming their attacks. And Nuke Alert wins. But, correct me if I'm wrong, so did the Mirror. So let's have the Nuke Alert against the Mythic Deathclaw, which the Mirror Queen also won. So can the Nuka variant uphold the standard? Will the Mythic Deathclaw lose every single match we put him on? Cause yeah, the Deathclaw is not looking great at all. And I mean throughout the whole video, not just this fight right here. Am I the only one that's surprised with that? Did I miss a memo or something? Shouldn't that be the biggest cause of fear in the wastes? Just what's happening? Because me, I get it, the nuclear being all high level and DLC, but the Mylar Queen did it as well. And this one seems to be going towards the nuclear. Okay, another one that I'm really curious about. Nuclear Queen versus Behemoth. Will the nuclear win everything I put him on in singles matches? Can we know for a fact that it can destroy a Behemoth unlike the Meyer Lurk? Or will it prove that the Behemoth is just on its own level? Oh, just look at its HP. Yeah, this is not going well for the Behemoth. Is this really gonna be the turning point? Oh, that's so interesting. I can't see the Meyer Lurk, the nuclear Queen's HP, because for some reason when I spawn it, it's like it's part of my coded faction, even though it's not. So let's just keep the mystery and it destroyed it! Okay. Fogcrawler versus Mythic Deathclaw. Can the Deathclaw get one win? One! Just one tiny win! Because I can tell you right now, if it's not gonna get it against the Fogcrawler, it's sure as hell not gonna get it against the Hermit Crab. Unless it's a master of staggering, because the Hermit Crab, in what I've done, always defeats the Fogcrawler. Let's just speed it up on 2 times. Not much, just enough for us not to get bored with it. And see... oh... nah, just look at the HP. Yeah, this one is for the Fogcrawler, no doubt. You're done. You're done. Mythic, you are the weakest iconic boss I've ever seen. Oh, the Fogcrawler wants to run. Okay, so Fogcrawler against the Ancient Behemoth. And whilst it's very, very beefy, oh, it would be a humiliation for the Behemoth. It's just running away. Oh, okay, let's leave it here. Behemoth wins. Now, Mythic Deathclaw against the Behemoth. And in case you don't know, I've seen this before. I know exactly what's gonna happen. It's attacking, sure, but it's just gonna run away like a little bitch. Yeah, you love Deathclaws, they're a little bitch. They're the worst of the strongest enemies in Fallout 4. And I'll leave it up to you to decide who's the strongest, but the only 2 names I'll give you are the Hermit Crab and the Nuclear Queen. Cause all the others, hey, they can be your favorite, but they're gonna lose against the 2 I've just named. Behemoth though, yeah, that's the 3rd. And hey, if you've got cool ideas for experiments, let me know. I haven't even touched the robots. Just how strong is the Novatron Eliminator, the strongest robot in Fallout 4? Hi, I'm Kyan and welcome to my Fallout 4 arena. Today we're gonna be having the Novatron Eliminator in several challenges. We're gonna test it against the Mythic Deathclaw, the Nuclear Queen, the Ancient Behemoth, and the ridiculous Hermit Crab, and a lot more, but hey, seems like our results are in. The Mythic didn't stand a chance. Oh, disgusting. Well, let's see if the Ancient Behemoth can turn this Assaultron into junk scrap. It's staggering. What? What kind of stagger was that? Is the Novatron still at max HP? And why is the Behemoth failing nearly all attacks? Look at that thing! We've seen enemies run from the Behemoth just because of its aura. And here we have the Novatron destroying it. What a massive win! Round 3. Novatron Eliminator versus the Nuclear Queen, the 2nd strongest creature in the whole game. Let the fight begin. Oh, the Nuclear Queen is doing some damage. If this goes up, then the Assaultron will have no chance. Now it's soaking it with poison, which doesn't even affect robots, but the Novatron is at half its health, less than that, while the Nuclear is well above it. I guess it's just a matter of time. What? What the fuck just happened? Huh? Okay, defeated it. Novatron Eliminator versus the Hermit Crab, the strongest enemy in the game.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Now, the Hermit Crab is not just the strongest, it has its own level. And it was surprising to figure that out, because obviously the ancient behemoths and the mythic deathclaws are the strongest spawns that happened at your highest levels. For example, the ancient behemoth will not spawn until you are level 96, and for the mythic I think it's 91. And there we go. The Hermit Crab absolutely destroyed. Now let's have a fun rumble. I'm gonna put the strongest robots in the entire game in one arena, and I want to see if the Novatron has any chance. Now I should also note, since some of these are from Automatron and the others from Nuka World, it's also more of a handicap tag team match instead of a battle royale / royal rumble, whatever. Anyways, let's just have the chaos ensue and watch some fun combat. It's over already? Okay, fine, I guess Automatron robots win. But I'm thinking, how about we add one little Liberty Prime? Why is it not moving? Why am I not seeing nukes being launched at the floor? Okay, fine, let's just see if there's any difference in who wins. Just by having a huge robot, an invincible one that will not attack, no matter what. Oh, the Automatrons all died. Okay, so we have two Mr. Handys. And the winner is the Mr. Handy Annihilator. Well, technically, it's Liberty Prime, but let's move on into another Battle Royale. This time is a fatal 5-way with the Novatron, the Nuka Lurk, the Mythic, the Behemoth, and the Hermit Crab. Hopefully the presence of the Novatron Eliminator is gonna have an influence on this battle that we've seen before. Oh, everyone started attacking the Novatron until it died. Okay, yeah, let's change the main event then. How many Novatron Eliminators does it take to defeat one Hermit Crab? So if 2 isn't enough, we're gonna go and try 3. If 3 isn't enough, we'll try 4, etc. So let me know how many do you think it's gonna take. And oh, for the first time we see the Hermit Crab's HP going down so much faster, and that laser attack is so strong. It's already at half his HP, huh? Oh, one is down. And I need to get back up. Okay, one is down. Let's see if the other one can do it. I doubt it. It's now one-on-one. And they no longer can make use of that laser. Guess it's just a matter of time. Well, it was predictable. 3 Novatron Eliminators versus 1 Hermit Crab. Can they do it? Oh, the Hermit Crab just keeps changing targets. That way, it's not gonna be attacking one until it falls. It's just gonna give them openings for them to use their massively powered attacks. So even if he's the one doing the staggering, these just might be the one. Oh, look! It's getting close to a quarter of its health. Huh. Oh, they must be charging, because if they did the laser attack, the 3 of them combined right now, it will be like hot knife in butter. And if not, well, it's gonna take a while. Oh, they're charging. They did it! Well, let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see in this arena. Bye!